Welcome everybody to F'nAround with Mo, Mike, and Joe.
I'm Joe. Did you forget our names there for a second?
No, I was expecting you guys just to
Right there
like
on the
jump
screen.
in because we've done that a couple times.
Right. See, even Juan said it's right there on the screen. Did you forget the fact you're
Screw this
supposed to
up.
introduce the guest too?
I was well, we're talking about this right now. So today we have with us Juan. We've been trying to talk to you actually for a good while. You were partnered up with Joe um on New Era, right?
Correct.
And we want to delve into your story and see everything that's happened, and how you led into where you're at right now. So if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
All right. So my name is Juan Finch Jr. Retired U.S. Navy after 21 years. Met Joe 2006. I want to say it's been
Yeah.
that long.
Yeah.
Oh, good God, almost 20 years.
Yeah. It's been a long
We're
time, man.
old.
Yeah, but you look
We're
the
old as
same. I
hell.
don't.
That's actually I got younger. That's the
Yeah.
sad part.
You just got facial
Um,
hair. When I first knew you didn't have any.
I wasn't allowed to grow it. The rules that they had. But of course, after I retired, they allowed facial hair, and I was like, anyway, that's neither here nor there. But so I decided to grow it out. It's kind of did its own thing. But as far as my life with Joe or friendship with Joe, whatever you want to call it, it's been a roller coaster. We've had our ups and downs, and we got started with New Era.
How did
What was
you
it,
you and Joe knew each
20?
other before New Era, right?
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
he
long
just
before New Era.
dude, he just told you we've known each other
This
since 2006. Like,
Yeah, almost 20
But
years. It'll be 20
well,
years next year.
going into a little bit more of the relationship before you guys got into like New Era and everything.
no, no. Let me explain it to you here, Juan, for a
Yeah.
second. Mo heard you said
Yeah.
20 years in the Navy, and he's really jealous, and he wants to know if the rumors are true.
Oh, 21 years in the Navy.
21 years.
21 year, get it right,
21 years in the
Mr. Mo.
Navy. Known Joe for over 20. I've been
Yeah.
retired going on 6 years. This summer it'll be 6 years since I retired. Yeah, I met Joe right around my 9 year mark in the service. So, which rumor did you want to know? Because the Navy is not the gayest branch. It's the Marines.
You want
I
to know?
knew you
Oh,
were going to
wait,
say
that's
that
right.
too.
Joe was a Marine. No, it's true. I mean, I got hit on by more Marines than any other branch. So,
Oh,
definitely.
hey, so this whole time
That's
the
not how
Marines
we
were trying
met.
to make
That's
the
no.
Navy look
We
bad.
didn't meet in the bathroom. It wasn't a bathhouse. That's not where we met. It wasn't Marine base, but it wasn't the bathroom of the Marine base. So
So Joe
that's
was
kind of
hitting on you when he was in the Marines.
well. He was a metrosexual. He was like one of the hottest Marines that everyone was hitting on.
Oh
So
shit.
everyone knew to go to Joe if they wanted to have a good time. I mean, I think his number was in the bathroom stall. I just don't remember if it was the men's room or the women's room. It was one of the two. It was a referral friend, is what it was.
I
That's how I
had
met him.
What did Mike say something? What did you say,
I
Mike?
think he was,
I
but
think
he
Mike was trying
stopped.
to say something. He stopped himself. I think he's
Hey,
Yeah,
muted.
Mike, are you
I think he's.
muted?
I think you muted Mike. Mike.
I'm
Mike.
not muted.
Oh, now we hear you.
There he goes.
There you
We
go.
weren't hearing you. Oh, we saw your lips moving, but we didn't hear you.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times. Kind of freeze, and then it like speeds up again.
No,
No,
no
I'm just
worries.
Like now, it literally froze on him and he caught up again. I
Oh,
want
that's
to say is he
hilarious.
using the Wi-Fi in the building because that's been known to
No, he's
happen.
not here.
Yeah, he's out.
He's
Yeah,
elsewhere.
sadly.
Got it.
He's
He
still
chose
saying
not to building
something, but
Wi-Fi.
we still don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, we still know what he's saying.
It's
Maybe
like
you got
he's
to jump off
mumbling.
Wi-Fi and go.
my Wi-Fi's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're gone again.
And then it goes out again.
It's just the one thing that we hear is my Wi-Fi's fine. God,
Gone.
And then he goes into the next sentence and nothing.
no.
Nothing. Maybe you got to take off Wi-Fi and just do it on cellular.
My
Just a
Wi-Fi
thought.
is fine. Well, they're both.
I think we're just talking over him, so it's cutting him out every time we talk.
Okay.
There we go.
So let's wait till he comes
Oh,
back,
now I
and then
got
let's
nothing.
see. It is your Wi-Fi.
It is a
It's
Wi-Fi.
telling
It's reconnecting.
You guys all started freezing now.
because it's your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's your Wi-Fi, Mike.
No,
Yes, if we're all freezing, it's on your end.
Yeah.
No, I turned it off.
To us, you're the only one freezing.
Yep. All right. So what was your input? You're going to do now that you're off Wi-Fi and on cellular?
I could care less. It was crunching that fucking water bottle. I thought it sounded like you were jerking off, to be honest, and talking about not meeting you in a bathroom or something.
Okay. Yeah, that was perfect timing
So
too.
he got the snippets of it of what I was saying, but okay. He got the highlight version,
I don't.
which made it way worse.
Way
It
worse.
wasn't like cracking. It was more like.
Oh my god, that's amazing. He's got the sound and everything.
Part of the bottle go up to like by Joe, and I'm like, oh, it's a fucking water bottle. It's just a weird echo.
Okay, that was really well played. You know what I think would funny?
Wow.
Juan, remember when you visited me in college and I was living with Rubito? We were roommates.
Wisconsin, Sheboygan.
Yeah, when we were up there, and you started chasing him around doing the helicopter because he was all fucked up.
That was I was wait. Who was chasing who?
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
He started chasing you, and then you started running around without the towel on. He started freaking out because he was
That's right, because he tried to outgame me and realized that he lost very miserably. I remember that now.
I can picture.
That was
just
before the midgets.
That was before
I mean,
the
the little
midgets.
people. Yeah, we can't say
Yeah,
we can't
little
say the
people.
word midgets anymore.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
We'll edit that out later.
We don't edit on this show.
Yeah, it's out there
Well,
now. They heard what you just said.
SEC is coming. Oh, now the SEC is going to be on our back. All right, let's add them to the list.
Probably already on there.
Who else have we pissed off that we haven't mentioned?
I mean, everybody at this point. Absolutely
Yeah,
everybody.
I think every day we hear about somebody
Really?
new that Joe's pissing off right now. Every day Joe's like, hey, did you hear about this guy? He's so mad right now. And I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah, I love the random messages we get on social media from different people. Like, oh, hey, oh, okay. You do you, boo boo. Have fun with that.
Shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, it feels good to laugh again. It's been a couple months.
Yeah.
It's been a rough holidays.
Yeah.
So, both my dad and granddad passed away within a month of each other. So it's been a rough couple months. It happened. My dad passed December 6th, and then my grandfather on January 6th, literally a month apart from each other.
Oh, fuck.
So
Sorry.
I've been
Yeah.
traveling a bit,
Sorry.
dealing with that. I appreciate it.
Sorry.
But so getting back to normal has taken a little bit of time, and which is why our schedule was finally able to align for me to jump on here with you guys. It would have been months ago, honestly, but I put a lot of stuff on hold, or as much as I could, to deal with that. But
Well,
that's the heavy stuff out of the way.
Mike, you cut out.
What was that, Mike? Yeah.
again, yeah, that makes sense. You guys hear me?
No, we can hear. Yeah, we can hear you now.
You can hear you.
This is what I fucking hate about this thing. I feel like I'm on a Zoom call during the goddamn pandemic right now.
It's yeah. It's every time like we're talking. Every time we're talking, we don't hear you for some reason. So yeah, I don't know.
It's like it'll start. Yeah, it's like he'll start to talk, and then all of a sudden it cuts out in the middle of the sentence.
Maybe I just don't talk.
But we like your ad libs and what you do. You're the funny
Yeah,
part of us.
Yeah, exactly. You're the
But it
whole
doesn't
half
matter.
of the show.
It gets cut off.
But that's half the
That's
joke
the
because
fucked
we
up
make
part.
jokes
That
because you
was-
keep
that-
getting cut.
It's like you started to hear him, and then right before the punchline, it just cut out.
You,
So
yup.
either you're playing with us, or it's literally cutting out in the middle of you talking. We're not sure which one it is.
I don't have the
And not a
technical.
new one here.
And
Okay,
I'm
that was all him.
huh?
It was you were talking. You don't have the technical, and it said it just went blank, and then it cut back in. And I was like, okay, you're doing something now. It's all
I'm,
where you're not hitting mute.
I'm driving through a tunnel.
Oh, that makes sense. That totally makes sense.
Hubbard's Cave?
Yeah,
It's the turnpike. He's in
yeah.
Jersey.
I'm going through a canyon. Sorry. I'm in the lake tunnel.
Mike, you should have been
That's
here
funny.
to do it.
Yeah, but we're supposed to have a storm, and that's what we were talking about, and we're trying to figure it out. I didn't realize the service was going to be bad like there.
Dude, my service, I got 5 bars of fucking, says 5G, which, means I'm getting fucking COVID right now, too.
Were you?
The first full sentence so far. That's the first
But that
time
was
he
a
got
great,
the entire sentence out without cutting off.
but that was a great sentence to get out.
It must have to do with how many people are trying to talk at the same time, I'm thinking.
I don't know, because this is supposed to hold up to like 12 or something at a time.
I don't know.
So,
Like, Juan was just, and for most of the time, I was just talking.
he said he was quiet for most of the time.
No, frozen. Like his
Frozen.
screen was frozen, and then all of a sudden it jumped to him like this.
Right. So for us,
That's what it does to you.
yeah,
That's what
for
we
us,
see
it's
you
just
doing.
you that it's doing that to.
Yeah.
It's all around.
Right. No, but what
What
we're
is it?
saying is we're all freezing and having issues on your phone,
No,
and
it's
you're
all
only
right.
freezing on ours.
No, you said you was all right, Spider.
Hey, this episode's all gonna be about us trying to talk to Mike.
But it's funny. I'm okay with it. I'm actually enjoying this. It's kind of funny. We're working out the kinks on this. We're realizing how we're not going to do it in the future. Juan's realizing why the name of the show is now called F'n'Around.
30 minutes to hear 5 minutes of Mike. We're gonna start timing this. Of how much we can hear of Mike at a time.
I think he's like half faking it half the time.
Hey, you gotta take a shot every time Mike goes out. We'll be fucked up
Oh,
within
we'll
5
be
minutes.
wasted. We wouldn't even make it to the 5 minute mark.
Oh no, not at all. Energy.
He's already started.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just saying, screw it. I'm gonna just get started. Like, you're not gonna hear it anyway.
Exactly. Let's go into it. By the way, this is the episode, people, you want to watch, not listen to.
I actually got my hair done for this one.
Yep. He's all dialed up. Mike's being a mime up there. He's making the faces. He's doing the Vanilla Ice face right now. He's giving fuck me vibes over to Juan.
The side eye! The fucking side eye! That was fucking classic. Oh, Blue Steel. You gotta give us Blue Steel.
He said blue steel.
Fucking perfect. Joe, how do you find people like you like all the time?
Just
You just
so
gravitate
Mike,
towards you.
so Mike and I actually known each other since grade school.
Okay, that's believable.
Yeah. So we've known each other that long. And Mo just kind of showed up one day and we haven't seen him leave yet.
Yeah, basically. He told me
Sounds like
to
a
get
few
out
other
here a
people
couple
that you
times. They're like, nah, it's all good.
Just don't go in the gray box. Just stay away from the gray box.
Oh, the gray box.
The gray box will traumatize you. I'm just gonna warn you.
He was in a
The gray
basket.
box, that's what?
And they just rang the doorbell and ran away.
It was a really big basket too. Really big basket.
Oh, shit. Well, I haven't seen the basket or the gray box yet. I think Joe might have had it upstairs as a keepsake.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you know how it goes.
Time, Cal.
Oh, you don't want to go upstairs. Upstairs,
I'm
upstairs will
already been
traumatize you.
upstairs.
Yep.
The
You're
second
talking about the
floor,
second floor?
the second floor will traumatize you.
No,
Or if you saw the before pictures.
I'm working on the second floor.
He's
That's
been
where
renovating
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
so you saw the before times.
I saw the before times. There was stains everywhere.
after the
You should have saw the before that time, like right after your eviction day. The day after eviction, those pictures.
the bad day.
No, I
Yep.
saw
Yeah.
the walls are still fucked
Woo.
up. Man, it just
It took
staining
forever to get
everywhere,
that smell
grease
out.
everywhere. It is what it is.
We're telling people it's Greece. We're not
Yeah,
100
yeah,
percent
yeah.
sure
That's
what it
that's
was.
exactly.
We're saying Greece just for PC purposes because if we really think about what it was, no one would ever step foot in there ever again. So we're just gonna keep it that way.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Don't
was
don't
crazy
ever
out
put a black light around in your apartment, Mo.
You really
That's
no,
just
don't.
take
Oh
away
my
your
god. That's actually a great idea for an episode, Mike.
no.
The blacklight episode.
He'll be haunted for the rest of his life, I'm sure.
Can you imagine
No,
doing
is
an
it
episode
actually
where
that
we
bad up there?
blacklight each? If can you imagine if we
No, he'll
did a
change his
blacklight
name from
episode
Mo
where
to
we all
not Mo.
blacklighted each of our rooms and see who had the worst room? How to get on the ceiling?
How to get on the
How is
ceiling?
there?
Do
How
you
is
know how
there a just
do you know
perfect
how
circle
do you know
of
how
plenty?
time and
It's
What was
pressure?
gonna
that,
be
Mike? Time and pressure.
Time. Mike's practiced this. Mike has practiced this to a T. He's like, I got a bullseye on the ceiling. I practiced this.
He asked the question, how to get on the ceiling, and I said, well, Howard Diamond.
Time and pressure.
Howard what?
Oh man. Juan's like, I completely regret with all my being on this episode.
I wouldn't say regret. What's adjacent to a regret? I wasn't ready. Is probably the closest word to say.
But I
I
warned
can
you.
say
I
that about a lot of
I'm
people.
I need to change. My press secretary needs to be replaced. She's getting fired.
Yeah,
She did not debrief me. She did not debrief me the way I should have been debriefed. I was not ready.
we've got 20-something fucking episodes. People got to stop using. I didn't know what this was gonna be.
Right. I agree with you 100%. I've told a lot of people too, like a lot of times if I had somebody
I
coming in,
thought it would be
I'll tell
different
them
than
how we're gonna
those.
be, and they'll always say, "I didn't know it was gonna be like that," and I'm like, "Well, I told you."
And then they come on and Mo starts talking about his man crush Jason Momoa, and then they're like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on?"
Okay, to
Hey,
be fair,
Jason
that's
Momoa,
a good.
is he
That's
not
a.
man crush worthy?
I mean, is there a role that he hasn't done yet?
I hear Mo.
I said I don't know. You said what?
You got an ally right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
exactly,
it's the perfect time. You got like it's a
exactly,
2-on-2.
right?
You guys can for Momoa like together. It's awesome.
He's
Like which version
a
of
good
Momoa
looking
though?
man, and he's good at everything he does so far. Shit.
Yeah.
There
Even
isn't
that
there isn't
Super Bowl
anything I've seen him
commercial.
do that I didn't like, huh?
What about that
Said I
Super
need.
Bowl commercial
Which
He
one?
was in a
I'm
commercial.
gonna have to pull that
Was
one
he
up.
where
this
he
year?
pulled off the arms and the body muscles and the
Oh, that was
hair?
funny as fuck. Yeah, that
I
was
know.
I don't think I've seen him do any bad role. Like I've seen him be in bad movies, but I don't think anything that he's done was bad in his acting. You know,
No, I don't, but I know you do.
I do. There's a few things that I've seen with him.
You know what I just realized is funny? I looked over here at the producer setup. Even when we can't hear Mike, his mic is still moving. So when you listen to this, it might actually be pretty fucking funny because they hear him the first time and we don't.
Oh, so like Riverside hears me.
Yes, Riverside hears you, but the service isn't going through because remember it's uploading into your side.
So
Oh
what's
shit!
Oh
what's the
God, we're
percentage
fucked.
keep changing in the corner of my windows
It's your
of everybody?
Yeah, it's your latent upload. So the speed at which you're uploading to the cloud. So like what percentage you're already up and behind. So it's
Okay,
telling you like
we're
when
at 9. Juan's at 19.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it means
because
it's
I'm on cell phone. I'm not on
yeah. So
Wi-Fi.
when you're on, so basically what it means is when he's done, his phone will have to be open the longest to upload it up, and that's what it's saying. Like how far behind your lane? Remember, I said you have to leave the device open for a while when you're done to get it to the cloud.
Right? No. I was just wondering if it had anything to do with like things.
No. I honestly I thought that for the longest time too, and then I finally just looked it up because I thought it was my battery.
Oh, I know it's not my battery. I can see my battery.
No. Oh yeah.
Man.
But no, yeah, that's kind of what it is and how it goes. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
So you got to get a better upload speed, Mike.
No, it's Juan's got the bad upload speed. It's the rest of
Oh,
us a
he's
good
got the
upload
bad.
speed.
Well, I'm on cell phone. Yeah, I'm on a 5G 2 bar right now.
Oh,
Only
okay, that
because I'm
makes a
not
lot of
using my
sense.
normal Wi-Fi. If I was in my normal spot, I would be using my Starlink Wi-Fi, which would have me at 99% right now.
How do you like Starlink, by the way?
I've earlier, I would say a couple years ago, it was a lot better than it is now. And then I saw that commercial with T-Mobile and Starlink linking up, and has me a little nervous because on the West Coast, Starlink works a lot better than on the East Coast. The East Coast is a bit more congested, so it's not as much open sky. But very rarely does the service drop on me.
Yeah, I was
It
wondering
has to
about that.
be a really thick, it has to be a really bad storm for it to for the service to drop. And
Did you
it usually only drops for like a few minutes, if that, at most.
you saw that thing where you can't bring them on cruises anymore, and cruises are starting to ban them?
What, Starlink?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So you don't because you have to pay. They want you to pay for the Wi-Fi and the thing, and they saw somebody had put it out on his balcony and was using it and uploading from it and was doing stuff. So they changed the rules and they took it from him and confiscated it, and they started putting it on the list of things you can't bring on as banned items. So it forces you to buy the Wi-Fi on their cruise.
Oh shit! Is it supposed to be like the
Which
most
is
like world spread like connection between it or what?
what's hilarious is that they're using Starlink themselves
Yeah.
on the ocean.
Yeah.
So they're paying for it anyway. For the business side, I want to say it's 500 a month, roughly. So they're really, well, it depends on the size of the boat will determine how much profit they're generating by charging the customers to use it. I know most of the frequent the rewards members are supposed to get it for free. It's usually like the first timers that have to pay for it.
Yeah. I just thought that was interesting. Thought you'd get a kick out of that. It's kind of weird.
Well, I saw something recently that like so it was like one of those articles like cruise ships are like really upset about people doing this. Of course you think they're gonna be having sex on the balconies and shit, but it was like hanging towels and clothes and stuff like that, like putting anything on the balcony that wasn't supposed to be there. They thought it made the boat look trashy. So I think that might be also part of the reason is just aesthetics. Like which I don't get because majority of the time fucking boats out in the middle of the ocean and nobody can fucking see it.
Yeah.
Um.
It's the pirates,
So
man. It's the pirates.
all they do it for pirates.
If you have stuff hanging over, it's an
unless
invite to the pirates.
you're like, hey, we got people here.
Yep. People are on the boat. It's not empty.
Yeah, you just need a fucking 40-foot ladder to get here from your dinghy.
Your pontoon, your dinghy.
Did you?
Didn't I hear something recently? I don't know if this is true or not, but like I think it was Russia. They were letting some people, like I guess, pay to go on like pirate hunts, like on
I was
ships.
about to say that, but you beat me to
Yeah.
it. Yes. It's
No,
like
it's not Russia. It's a group in well, I mean they're an international group, but they take you on a boat out off the coast of Somalia and shit, and they
Right.
just wait for pirates to come to you,
Yup,
and
and
then
he just started shooting a bunch of fucking pirates.
and a lot of they have hoses and like was it like fire engine hoses as well as machine guns and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
It
what's
A
sounds
little
funny.
like paid
scary.
actors.
Sounds like it.
You said they're what? They're paid actors.
paid actors. Like,
Yeah.
how do you know? How do you know for sure that the pilot's going to show up at this exact time during this excursion while
No,
you're
no.
out there?
You wait for them. You go out there and you sit offshore. You got a nice fucking yacht. These motherfuckers are gonna show up.
Yeah. It's like hunting,
You know,
the bait is the boat.
20 miles, 20, 40 miles off fucking shore, and they're just gonna kind of see you kind of going along, and it's gonna be like, all right, well, because like those guys on their shitty little boats, to get out to the shipping lanes, it takes them like half a fucking day. Like they're like, all right,
Not wrong.
if we start here, by the time we get there, maybe a boat will be fucking showing up. Because they can't catch, like you can't look at it and get out there. Like you're not going fast enough.
So it's not like the days of Captain Jack anymore.
Jack Spear.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
your boats are a lot different.
but the Black Pearl was the fastest boat. Should have got there in time.
Yeah, dude. Look, man, you fucking bust out the Black Pearl and start taking those anchors left and right. But you're not. You're in the fucking.
You're,
The fucking the black fucking BB.
Oh, I was going to say the SS Minnow. We're gonna have a Gilligan's Island reference. Let's just toss in the minnow right where we're at it.
Yeah,
By the
basically,
way,
the SS Minnow. Not even though, because that thing probably had more power than what the fucking little surfboard boats at Molly and Beach.
Just a paddle board. Just
Yeah.
a glorified paddle board. That's all it is.
it's like the Silver Surfer of the seas.
I'd like to see a gang of fucking pirates on those like Mark Zuckerberg surfboards.
That- that's a movie right there.
That'll be
Remember
hilarious.
Surf Ninjas?
but
Yeah, I
That thing-
remember. It was 3 of them.
Yep, Surf
It's like a
Ninjas.
surf fucking thing in it, and you can you can surf when you don't have waves and shit, right? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but like they get
Yeah.
the little handheld thing, right? Like the remote.
I don't know what it was. It's a surfboard with a fucking rudder and a engine attached.
I want to say it's a hydrofoil. A mini hydrofoil. No,
Right,
exactly
that's
what
what
you're
I call
talking about.
the thing that fucking that fucking Zuck uses all the time or likes to show off in.
Not the robot?
Yep. No, I know what you're talking about because he's got.
the other rich evil guy. What's his name?
I would be careful now with that one.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking taint Joe's fucking
Yes.
Were you talking about that?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
See how quick and efficient that was?
My fucking joke land now.
It landed. I got it.
So,
Mo is trying to figure out what a surfboard was.
We don't have those back in my area where I come from.
you also don't have water out there. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? The water's
I've
below the
visited.
earth, dude.
I've visited that country. I remember the land, the acres and acres and kilometers of desert.
Well, wait, maybe. What if there's a coincidence? Have your families met over there? Juan, do you think you met any of his family?
Wait.
I wouldn't be surprised. I may have met some of the servants. I don't know if I met any of the kids.
Mike, I saw you jump right back. You got something, don't you?
Where were you deployed at?
Which time? I visited several countries over a few deployments over the years. One of my favorite was no, we didn't stop in Yemen. Was it Bahrain? Somewhere in Bahrain. But we didn't go to Saudi Arabia. I remember hearing about Saudi Arabia. No, but I know I've been to Bahrain a few times. Parts of Africa. Didn't go to Egypt. I always wanted to go to Egypt. Lived in Hawaii for a few years. Lived in Japan for a few years. So I saw a lot of Hong Kong. A lot of Hong Kong. So much.
Did you
I
guys?
saw Hong
You guys
Kong
should have seen his
change.
eyes.
So much Hong Kong. Not the tourist area. I mean, it was a tourist area, but it wasn't a tourist area. A
He was in the red
lot of
light district the
things.
entire time.
Yeah, he's reminiscing right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Look at him. He's just
I
remembering.
I I remember actually one of the gifts that I have from my trip to Hong Kong is in that room. My Happy Buddha statues that I will never forget
What's so happy about
because
it?
well, on it's a Buddha statue at the top where it looks like Buddha, but when you flip it underneath, Buddha's getting a blowjob.
Oh,
And we got to go through that box.
we got to
That's
find
gonna be
that.
part of that F'nAround
It's,
It's in the
it,
gray.
commercials.
It's in the gray box. It's in the gray box. I know exactly. I know what box to look in as soon as I look in that room. I just have to find that box. I never forget that statue.
So I'm gonna ask you the question that Mo's been thinking right now. How is Hong Kong compared to Thailand?
Which part of Thailand?
The part
which
he
part.
wants to go to.
I mean, there's only one real place to go. Everyone talks about Bangkok, but it's not the place to go. It's Pattaya Beach. Pattaya Beach is where you want to go. That's
Why?
called an adult Disneyland for a reason.
All right, now share because now you piqued our interest.
Whatever you want to do, you can do, and
You heard that, Mike?
everyone understands English.
Oh,
And it's not very
Oh,
far from Bangkok. It's a 2 hour bus ride from Bangkok.
does this sound like a field trip, guys?
I mean,
I saw Mike
I
prick the fuck up.
I've
Is it the bank?
researched. Hmm?
What?
Not Bangkok. Bangkok is the city. It's the major city, but that's not the party city. I mean, you can party in Bangkok, but
No.
Pattaya Beach is where to go.
I was saying, what is all the bus system in Bangkok? And I said Bang Bus.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to worry about a bus in Bangkok. It's every
He said we're gonna get a bang bus.
no, you don't need a bank bus. You can rent a whole floor of the hotel and convert it to the bank bus if you wanted to. You take a few $1,000s over there and you're a king for as long as you want to stay there.
Really? Let's run that math real quick.
I mean, it's one of the few countries I've thought about retiring to. It's a very short list.
What, I'm afraid to ask one of the other countries. But
Well, one of them is trying to be taken over by government right now because there's a lot of Americans that retire there,
Panama.
and
Yep.
that is Panama. Panama is the number one country that Americans retire to, and now America wants to take it as a territory.
oh sure.
Now, if they did that with Thailand, it would make flying to Thailand so much easier. So much easier. It's probably not as expensive.
I really think it changed the distance.
Oh no, it's not thinking. These are playbacks. These are fond memories.
This is one of those times where we wish we had the
When
flashback
I'm in,
scene.
like, I just want to do that from Wayne's World,
You just
and
did.
all of a sudden, you're right. I did. I literally just, but there's no cutaway scene. I did.
No, you did it. You
Yeah,
did it.
you're right. You're right.
It happened. We saw it. Let's hear it.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, you got to spell it out for us, and Mo's gonna act it out.
All right. So let's see. The year is not even important because that country hasn't changed very much
Hold on,
other
let me
than the
prep.
flood.
But you got
You may need to. But the biggest the main story that we made sure that the Marines and sailors understood before they stepped foot into Thailand, whether any of the cities that we went to, The prettier the lady, the bigger the penis.
I've heard that.
Oh my
a lot.
God. Oh my God. Okay, we got to steal that quote. Oh my God, that's
I
fucking
knew I
hilarious.
knew a friend of mine who was
Oh, it's
also
not.
deployed.
Yeah,
I'm writing that
that
down.
has
The
been
prettier.
that has been beat into every senior sailor's minds to tell the junior sailors to warn them. I mean, this was this was before 2011 and Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed, and the mindset of transgenders was way. Actually, it's like the same now. Coming back full circle. Anywho, so
And
just
to
to
make
make
it,
sure that just to make sure the guys didn't come back with any huge regrets or not want to tell the stories of what happened, and if they had these pictures of these extremely gorgeous women, and some of them was pre Adam Apple shaving and some was post Adam Apple shaving, and they told them that there's a couple things that you check. You check the boobs and then you check downstairs. I mean, the whole phrase "grab them by the" that wasn't just locker room talk. That was actually preached before going to Thailand.
Wait, so you
That was
literally just walk
verbatim
up
what it said.
and grab them by the balls and see if they got them or not?
Yes, that's why the
What
phrase
the
"grab them
fuck?
by the pussy." That's literally what it came from. That's
Oh.
what we did.
I
God
mean,
damn.
the first time I ever heard of that was, what was it, Crocodile Dundee. You guys,
Australia is
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, I remember that. I remember
when he
going
left,
to Darwin, Australia too.
he grabbed pussy, and she goes,
Yep.
"Woo!" She goes, just checking.
Just
Yeah.
checking.
Good night.
So we got to go out one night and we got to see who tries that and see how many times you get slapped
Oh, not
or
in
arrested.
America. You can't do that out here.
I know. You
Out
get
here,
arrested.
no, you can't do that. If you did that, if you did that
God
in
damn.
Thailand, they'll tell you probably like 300 baht or some amount of baht, and then you can go home. And then when we ask you what happened the next day, either you'll be like, I had the most amazing sex with what I thought was a girl, and then when I sobered up, I realized that her morning wood was bigger than mine. There were some guys that were traumatized that way. That's how they woke up. But at the same time, we told each other everything, so there was very little secret. The only thing I won't say is the name of the people that told me these stories, and I won't even say if it
Joe's one
happened to
of
me.
them.
Joe's never been to Thailand. Yet.
Yes, I have not. Yes.
Were you disappointed?
Joe-
You were disappointed
We had to make sure his passport was good to go before we could take him.
As I said, it's got to be a field trip. I think it sounds like a great effing around field trip. Juan and I actually tried to convince my brother to do his bachelor party in Thailand at one point.
We really did.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going to do a destination for anything, it should be the bachelor party because you're not going anywhere else. You're going to do everything here. We got to go somewhere for something.
yeah.
Exactly.
Like, all we need is a few $1,000s, and the most expensive part would actually probably be the plane ticket.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing by the way you were talking.
And
So-
that's it. The nice thing about international or intercontinental flights is even the cheap seats are nice compared to first class on a commercial flight. I mean, a domestic flight in the U.S.
Oh, well.
Especially if you fly
That's
Air
crazy.
Japan. You gotta fly Air
Especially if
Japan.
you fly what?
Air Japan.
That's
Air
racist.
Japan Airlines or Air Japan.
All right.
They have daily flights from Tokyo to Bangkok.
That's racist.
I may or may not looked it up. I
Oh.
definitely looked it up. I can't lie. I looked it up. It's probably my browser history if I look over at the other screen again.
Do you like track the prices like people track stocks?
I told you that in confidence. You weren't supposed to divulge that.
He asked a question. You answered.
No, he already knew the answer because he knew the conversation that he just referenced.
So
Worst
if
secret
we
clearance guy ever.
so if we ever went to if we all went to Bangkok, I'm curious, Who do you think's
Oh,
gonna
I'll
end up like
disappear.
who from? Oh, I was gonna say for the Hangover crew, who's who?
Oh, I'm gone. I'm lost. Y'all will probably you'll try to find me. I'll even leave you a map. If you don't hear from me within 24 hours, check the following 3 locations.
It's like he's like
If you
one of
don't
those guys.
find me in those 3, check the next 30. I can tell you right now, I'm in 1 or 2 cities. It's either Pattaya or Phuket.
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 I remember. I think it's funny to say.
Usually mispronounce fuck it, but it's
Yeah.
Phuket.
Oh
I
yeah.
like fucking more.
Pattaya is for the single
Well,
people. Phuket's for the family people.
okay.
So why would you end up there?
Reasons.
He just started a family out there. What are you talking about?
He's got to go visit the second family,
I,
third
I
family.
I had to visit D families. I pay them. I mean, international child support is not cheap.
But you said
But it's the only way to easily purchase land in another country is have kids that are nationals of the country, and then the all the properties in their name, and you live there.
Very nice.
I may or may not have done that beforehand without realizing what I was doing. Just not saying anything because this is recorded.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Silver,
what was that, Mike?
I said silver linings.
Exactly.
Yeah, my retirement is already set up. I just have to find the kids and pray that they're still alive. Like, hey, your dad's here, so I need to put this in your name, and we'll take care of it.
I thought it was gonna be like, I found the milk.
You said 2%, right? No hole. I'll be back.
Yeah, just do not walk back into that house without that fucking milk, okay?
Oh, I'll walk back in. It'll be the wrong milk, but there'll be some milk when I walk back in.
Yeah, no, it can be the wrong one because I mean, you know, I get it. You need to leave again, but you know, just make sure that you actually show up with milk.
Yeah, almond milk, because who drinks it?
I don't care. I'm just saying, you know, for the mental well-being of
Juan Junior, Juan the third.
the
Third,
Juanas.
fourth, and fifth, and the daughter Juanita. So I always said if I have a girl, it'll be Juanita. Like, that's a little conceited of you, but why not?
That's
And deny it if it's named after me.
Yeah. Everybody else.
Exactly. I'm dying. I'm still picturing Mo
Just make sure
fucking
you
doing.
don't hear the keyboard, do you? You don't hear me typing, do you?
No,
Just making
we have
sure.
yeah, you got the echo cancellation on and the background noise thing removed. And smart enough, Mo. Did you notice I'm eating gummy bears so it doesn't crunch for you?
I heard the chewing.
It was gum.
Yeah,
It's
man.
definitely gum.
I don't know, man. His lower face is hidden. He keeps going back and forth. I don't know what's going on out there.
ADHD to an extreme. I can't sit still.
I mean, yeah,
Oh.
we've seen it. We've seen it.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, we went on a 40-minute tangent.
But
Only
you
40
put something on. But you put something on the F'nAround bucket list. So thank you very much.
I thought it was already on the list.
Oh, I know, but now we got the whole team on it. Because now Mo's going to recreate the scene. You come, I come. It was beautiful. Mo's crying.
Yeah, when the video catches up to him. Wait, weren't you? weren't you whiter earlier? You're like beet red. Hold. Is it just me, or is he getting redder by the second?
He's definitely getting redder, but he's also picturing what he's about to do.
That makes
What
sense.
am I about to do? What?
You're going to Bangkok.
God damn. It's not
Now,
Bangkok, all right?
Adia.
It's Heidecock.
It's Chandy's cock.
Damn. Wow.
So
Chandy's cock.
Chandy's his best friend who is a Marine. And he was on the show with us once, and he's from India, and he was telling us all about his, what were they? What's the appropriate word for it again, Mo?
For I don't know what you're trying to lead
The
into.
people who worked for his family?
All the all this not servants or maids or some shit like that. What the fuck did he call them?
Yeah. I don't remember.
They
I
were
was
like
just trying to make sure I was.
he called them like maids or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a bunch of like extremely underpaid, basically slaves, and they call them something else. It's
Yeah,
it's
I
fucked up.
couldn't remember the name, but
Yeah.
I had to tie it back because Juan thought you get a kick out of the Chandy joke, knowing that Chandy was his Marine buddy. Full circle. I see you, Mike. I see you.
God damn.
That's her.
I feel like half this episode is us laughing.
Yeah.
You make it sound like a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing. It's actually pretty fucking funny. It's better than sitting here talking about all depressing shit and all the shit that we were originally going to get on and talk to too about. But I do say,
Well, we just made
for
it a two-parter now.
yeah. But for Mo's sake, I'll say we could do it this way. You want to give us like a 30,000 square foot view without going super depressing on the story, because you don't want to ruin Mo's memory of Bangkok, because he's gonna be sitting there the whole time picturing this pretty girl behind him.
Yeah, leaning over his shoulder and not sure what's leaning on his shoulder. And he thought it was a boob, but then
I'm
he
sure.
realized this boob is oddly shaped.
What did you say, Mike?
I said I'm sure she has to give him a reach around.
No.
Someone's gonna drive that vehicle.
But that's a soapy massage right there.
Oh my god.
See, Mo, it's a
What?
it's a menu item. He just told you what it's
Yep.
called.
Yep. So now you know. Write that down in your little book.
Uh-huh.
So this time you can ask for it next time.
All right, I got it right here. I'm ready to get done right now.
Holy crap! I forgot how expensive these flights were on certain airlines.
He really is bugging.
You thought he was
Not
kidding?
enough points. Not enough points. I need more points.
He said,
I
I
need to
told
make
you
some
this
round
with
trip chicken.
confidence. And
Oh, they got worse. They used to be so much cheaper. They used to be under 5,000.
Oh my god. I'm literally dying. Look at Mo.
Let's take it from the most expensive to the cheapest.
So today's episode is brought to you by Juan, going back to Bangkok.
I don't think I've ever really left mentally, but physically, I haven't been there in a while.
This episode is one big pitch on why you should go to Thailand.
really?
This isn't our infomercial. Dear Thailand, please sponsor us. We will send people to you.
Oh, maybe we should. Well, no, we need to get sponsors, and then we can do a giveaway.
Yep.
We'll fly you to Bangkok, but you have to make your way back.
I just can't help but think somewhere in Thailand, there's a Taiwanese boy scrolling through like Taiwanese Instagram, and somebody is putting up those like that like meme of the girl who dunks her Oreos in water, and it's like, well, why doesn't she use milk? And it's dad because her
Never
dad
came
never
back.
came back with it, right? And I just can't help but like, we see that and we laugh. But this unnamed, unknown child in Taiwan who may or may
Thailand.
not grow up to whatever Thailand, um, they really that hit a chord with them when they saw that meme recently, and I'm just saying.
Go find your son, Juan.
The cheapest tickets are about 2,000 round trip. This is crazy.
He's trying to calculate it all.
He's
I
trying
gotta
to
go
be
say
a
hi to the
family
kids
man
again.
here.
Well, the calculations for you, Mo.
Let's see. I may have to start a GoFundMe to get back to my kids. I've been stranded in the U.S. for too long. I need to go see my kids. See how much money they made me. I mean, see how well they're doing.
Yeah.
They're not in the sweatshop, I swear. I'm not that bad of a parent.
Because I was gonna ask.
Well,
I mean, I do get new shoes every month. I wonder who's been sending them. Huh.
Well,
Oh, well.
it is reciprocal.
Yeah. They've been keeping me in nice, fresh kicks. And all this time, I just never realized it.
Yeah. With the promise of coming back with milk.
Whole milk. Because
Oh.
they need strong bones.
Yeah. None of that 2%, right? None of that skim.
Yeah, none of that skim milk.
They're already too skim.
Maybe goat milk, but that's different.
Might as well just come back with a goat. Then you don't have to come back a second time.
But then you gotta feed the goat and take care of the goat.
no, that's their
That's
problem.
just work.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, at some point, they might eat that goat. I don't know.
I'm not wrong.
Yep. And then once again, that's their problem.
Well, it's the goat's problem.
Oh, man.
You're... Just make sure it's a female goat.
Oh, so it's to reproduce and have multiple.
Little pans.
That for the milk.
I just pictured Kingpin when you said that.
We don't. Cow. We got a bull.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, that's so bad.
Hey, I'm up to 26%. We're making progress.
One day you'll get there.
One day it'll be over. It'll be
Yep.
tomorrow morning. I'm like, hey, I'm at 84%. Should I keep the phone plugged in?
Yep. You got to charge it all night.
Does it count if he turns it on airplane mode later?
Nope. All service lost.
Before I had to start all over from the beginning.
Yep. So we're gonna have to pick up the other half when he gets back from when he lands in Bangkok.
But I do have good Wi-Fi there. I do remember that.
You should maybe Mike should go there.
I'm here for.
Okay, that timing was perfect. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what to say. I really don't.
I don't think anyone knows what to say right now.
I don't. This show took such a sideways turn. It's actually fucking hilarious. I'm loving it.
Well, that's what happens when it's unscripted.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Nope.
We had an agenda. We
Yes.
looked at it and we said, "Fuck it."
Fuck it.
It happens
Speaking
every
of fuck
time.
it, let's go to Phuket.
Yes, we're gonna fuck it in Phuket. That's what we do out
Exactly.
there.
There's the slogan. See, Thailand, you're welcome.
That's what we'll call the episodes that we do there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then each episode will start a picture of a pretty lady that Mo met.
The contest would be
Yay or
pre-surgery or post-surgery.
Or how drunk was Mo and he didn't care.
Like, Mo, whose Speedo is this? Because it looks bigger than yours.
beauty is beauty, guys. I mean, oh, wow.
That's true. There's nothing wrong with that. We're just warning you that if you're going for a female, you have to go for the uglier one.
Ugly one.
Because if you go off the standard American beauties, chances
gonna
are you're gonna sword fight later.
You know what's funny? When you were saying that, the first thing that popped in my head was like, I could just picture Mo really drunk. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder until I'm balls deep.
God.
Or wait, question is whose balls are deep and where? Because who's to say that they're the bottom?
Oh my God.
I mean, Mo is obviously a power from either direction.
You said it, not me. I'm not disagreeing with it, but you said it.
I mean, he looks like one of the types that just generates so much power from the bottom.
He's like, I do 30 squats a day. They have to go somewhere.
It's going in any direction, the power.
I'm in pressure.
Oh my God.
It's just like the male Kegels.
Oh my
To
God.
hold a 5-pound dumbbell in there.
This is actually hilarious, but I hate to say, I don't really think we should take this episode and go to something serious from here. I almost think we should leave this episode as
No,
is and call it Welcome to
this is
Thailand.
part one, and this is it'll just be a series,
Yeah.
a limited series of it. Eventually, we'll discuss everything else.
I am totally fine with that if you guys are, because we're coming up at that point to wrap up the hour. And I don't think we should go from a beautiful tie-in of Thailand and Phuket and all the wonderful experiences of Juan's children as he dropped over the world that I keep sending him shoes that he refuses to bring the milk back to, and most future business adventures of being a power bottom to Juan's stories in the cannabis industry.
Next time, we'll talk about Japan.
Oh,
3 years there. There's a lot of stories of Japan.
oh, we can't wait for that one. So,
Shinjuku.
Mo, you want to bring us in?
Absent.
Well, Juan, do you want to have any last second words?
Last
Last second.
Departing.
Well,
on your way out.
let's just say that this has definitely been an experience that I'm looking forward to repeating. I don't say that very often. I will say that. That is not a phrase that is uttered from these lips quite often.
He said it a lot in Thailand.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely did not say that I would not do it again. I was like, I'm gonna get a punch card, and do you have a frequent flyer membership? Because I want to join that reward card. I will be back. Maybe with milk, maybe not with milk. I have a reason to come back because I have to bring milk.
And with that, this has been F'nAround with
Breathe.
Mo, Mike, and Joe.
I'm Joe.
Mike.
Thanks for effing around.
Thank you, Juan, and everybody have a good night.
You have a good night.
Thanks for coming, Juan.
Thanks, Juan.
Anytime.
Sounds good. It's supposed to be lower.